Using the wrong tag. It's going to throw him off. Stache versus Dawn. Battle. A war.
Yeah, it might just be like that for a couple. It might just come back.
I got it back.
Yeah, I got it back too. So I guess just pass it in and out. But right now we're going to see Dusk versus Stache. Ori Palutena.
Dusk.
These guys have actually squared off quite a number of times. I think it's been going around mostly even. I want to say Dusk has a bit of an advantage. But either one, I know one of these guys has the advantage, and I can't really say which one. But overall, it's mostly even.
They're Valentine's enemies. This is a pretty close one overall.
Yeah, and they're both, with the nice pink purple.
It's the thing on the ground. That's what's causing our ear trouble.
Oh, okay. So we gotta watch out for people walking, treading through them.
Our technician is on it. It's fading in and out.
Yeah, it just depends on where you place it.
It seems like it's really
like
sensitive.
That. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good actually, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Dusk taking the first stock with the patented forward tilt. Stache doesn't really like this matchup, and it's pretty understandable. Palutena doesn't really do a great job with his swords. The thing about Palutena, I'd say her archetype is she has her...
Side B and neutral B should be good against that, right?
But the thing about Palutena is that she has great frame data, great aerials and everything, but she doesn't have buttons. I think that's her biggest problem. She has.
How do you mean?
When she lands, so like when Rory lands on you with an aerial, he'll just spam a button. When Palutena does it, she can't really spam a button because all of her tilts are really slow.
What's her fastest option?
Her fastest option is jab, which is really laggy.
It doesn't seem that fast.
Yeah, and for her safest option would be another aerial after you land with an aerial, and then at that time, people just have the time to like throw out an aerial before you throw out an aerial. So like she has really great moves, but she doesn't have great buttons, and she's pretty bad with pressure too. If you space moves correctly on her, like she can't really like punish you like easily.
But like her tilts are slow, her smashes are slow.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything is kind of slow, besides like maybe Nair.
Yeah.
I guess.
Aside from like everything
Up
about
air.
her is a bit slow, aside from her neutral in general. But, when you can just hold it down like Stache can, you don't really have to worry about not being able to be a good buttons character. You just have to place your aerials
You just have
where
to
they
have
count.
good strategy, and he's got loads of that.
You have to place your areas where you count, where they count. I recently discovered that Palutena's down air, she actually uses her foot. I thought she used
She doesn't use the rod?
I thought she used the rod or the shield, but she uses her foot apparently.
That's cool. That's a cool move.
Yeah, that's so fast. Like she just swipes down.
Yeah, she swipes so fast you think it's her rod.
Yeah.
It's just her leg.
Oh yeah, he's trying to go for. That was actually really good. He covered as you see there.
That covered everything.
Yeah, as you see, Rory's having amazing buttons like that, able to cover himself perfectly. But gonna run into that down smash, trying to be a little bit aggressive. If you drop down instantly, you have a bit more invincibility from the Angel platform than in Smash 4. But if you wait it out, you have less. So that's how it works.
Goddess of Nair taking it out.
Yeah, both these characters actually rely a lot on their Nairs to start their combos. It's definitely a battle of the best Nairs, but right now Rory seems to be using a lot of that side B.
Palutena seems to have trouble with just general aggression, and Roy right now seems to have that so hard.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised with the consistency.
Okay, it is the leg.
Yeah, it's definitely the leg. Yeah, that's actually the Stache special. He's such an aggressive edge guarder.
He's gotten me with that several times.
If you're in that drop zone, he is coming for you.
Yeah, drop zones in this game seem super good just because it's so bad being off stage. You can't just hang around and stuff.
Yeah, in that situation, if Roy air dodged, there's a good chance he wouldn't make it back. Yeah, Stache won that.
Just won.
If Roy air dodged in that situation, there was a good chance he wouldn't make it back because air dodges just generally last longer. Like even a neutral air dodge.
Yeah, you can be okay with brawl air dodge, but even still, like Stache, like he's gonna drop zone you, which means he's still gonna have his jump to try again if he needs to.
Yeah.
He still has his up B, which goes a million
It goes a lot
away.
further than it looks.
Yeah. Good thing it doesn't have any hitboxes on it, because like he would just be teleporting everywhere, killing people.
Yeah. But Dusk deciding to start off on the same stage. I mean, it was extremely close. Well, it was like Dusk was in a big lead, but Stache stole it away from him. But he knows it wasn't the stage's fault. It was just, you know, he made his recovery option a little
Stache
bit.
has got what it takes to bring him back when he needs to.
Yeah, going for the high recovery. Oh, the platform. What a...
I was expecting the up smash.
That was actually a really big brain play right there, though. Going for the moving platform.
If he reversed those two, that could... Throwing his hands up.
Yeah, really weird call out that he was going for. But gonna get the kill with the down throw back here anyways. I think even if you DI away, you still get hit because they just made the down air, the DI less lenient. That was a great string of events right there. String of 4 there. So gonna push him pretty far off, but you know, Palutena is not gonna die to that, at least with a jump. He's going for a lot of these.
Nobody's going for the balloons.
Yeah, no one's paying attention. You know,
the real game is sliding by while these guys just fight each other.
Yeah, when you're like in such a midst of a match right here, it's so hard to pay attention. I like the amount of side Bs Dusk uses, because I'd say Roy's side B is one of those moves to where it's frame 9, so it's decently alright, but it's one of those moves to where it can be a little bit inconsistent.
It doesn't seem like it has too much end lag either.
But
it just seems
fact
safe.
Of it hitting, yeah. The fact that it hits, like you can hit and still miss because it can be a bit inconsistent. It's more consistent at higher percents because it does more hit stun, which is where it counts, but it's not really that mid percent or low percent tool you just go for. So I'm actually really
Stache got such good frame trap, or ledge traps.
Yeah, but gonna jump right into that back air, so. Alright,
yeah,
great air
takes
dodge.
it anyways.
Ooh, getting the cross up.
Calling that out, but just a little too late.
Yeah, so Dusk is really consistent getting those side Bs. Yeah, Palutena's counter not being...
Did that just go the wrong way?
Yeah, she actually has the worst counter in the game, arguably. It's the weakest. That was the most in lag, I think. It had the most in lag.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like anyone do anything with Palutena's counter. Like not even like just tell him to get off you.
Yeah, and even worse is that everybody.
At least it still has the reflector too on it.
Yeah, all the Fire Emblem characters, if they like get a counter, they slow down in the air. Yeah, he stalled it a lot.
If they get it?
Yeah, they slow down in the air if they get the counter. But with Palutena, she keeps her full fall speed. So like if you're like doing a drop zone counter, there's a chance you might mess up.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Because like Rory, if he hangs from the ledge and goes for a counter, he actually dies unless you do it frame perfectly. Like literally frame perfect. You have to like frame perfectly down and be off.
Roy
the ledge.
does?
Yeah. If you hang from the ledge and try and drop counter, you have to be frame perfect or you'll actually just die.
That's so weird.
But if he lands the counter, his fall speed slows down, so he can actually recover from it. But if he misses, he dies. Unless you do the frame perfect counter. But Palutena, I mean, she has a much better recovery, so she doesn't have to worry about dying. But the fact that hers doesn't stall her means that she can kind of slip through you a lot of times and miss the counter completely.
Yeah. Very sneaky recovery, which means... Yeah, you kind of seen that Roy players, like, they'll just bring the opponent to the edge and just keep them off stage.
Definitely.
Dusk's Roy has been having more trouble with that against Stache.
Oh, yeah. Dusk, I mean, Stache calling out all the options, and that's 0 to death.
That is a stock.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, amazingly strong stock for this third game. And looking to start another one. Another chain of events with these chain of names.
He is going.
And it hasn't even been touched yet, but I might...
This is what he did to me the first time I played him.
Yeah.
He had no mercy.
When someone starts off that strong, it's so scary.
That win box almost taking him away. Let's see if he can get it again. It's like a taunt kill. Going for that questionable counter. Especially when
Stache is pretty good at reading aggressive habits, which is why he likes to counter a lot. He's like the most countery Palutena I've ever seen, at least.
Even when he doesn't play Palutena, he counters a lot.
Yeah, and that was a great read with the forward smash. That's a lot of damage on Dusk, but the thing about Roy is that he can get that back up with a chain of mirrors does that. He messed up the combo a little bit, but gonna keep the... Yeah, Roy's... If you get the sour up there, you are negative on hit.
Dude, everybody here, Rare is so good, dude.
Yeah, everybody.
They just make it look like they were just facing the other way the whole time, like they're just moonwalking back.
Yeah. And now, with Roy's KO power, this isn't as bad as it could be, but Dusk needs to like make sure to not take as much damage as he is right now. But Palutena does die to side B at the ledge at least. Back at the ledge
a lot of stuff is gonna kill him now. A forward tilt could kill maybe. If it's in the real good sweet spot, maybe.
His forward tilt's a bit smaller than it looks sometimes, especially when trying to cover that ledge. You have to be really in there.
Forward air is probably going to be able to kill if it's towards the ledge.
Yeah.
Neutral air, probably not.
Nair at the ledge, maybe, but you can DI it pretty well.
Taking him in the air. That was weird. Did you see the way those projectiles hit that shield and like all went in different directions?
Yeah.
Just the little like micro differences, I guess.
If I was Dusk, I wouldn't really be using too many side Bs in this situation. You don't want to stall it, because the thing about Roy's side B is that every side B input you do is actually a different stall in the queue. So you
that's weird.
So
so
when you side B, you stall it 4 times.
Does it all count as one move for staling purposes even then?
Yeah, all counts as one.
That's so weird.
So if you use side B once, you've already stalled it 4 times.
Huh.
So you have to be really careful with how much you use the side B.
Micro tech.
But he's basically unstalling it right now.
Ooh. Looking to go for that mix-up, and it betrays him. Because Stache can grab. He knows what the buttons do.
Yeah. Just left the Stache taking it, keeping his composure to take out that. I think he's going to be up against Fatality
Next.
These guys.
Oh, boy.
Stache is